I'm Amy Webb, and we own a health club.
My name is Heather Webb. I'm Amy's daughter. And I own a yoga studio, and I'm an accountant. I'm going to tell you a story that changed my life for the better. 2 years ago, yesterday, I graduated from the University of New Hampshire with a degree in accounting and finance. And I had my dream job. I was going to work at the largest accounting firm in the world. And I went to get a mole removed, and I didn't think anything of it. And it turns out that I had ended up with melanoma. And that was in June of 2012. So they did a few more tests, and I was diagnosed with stage 3B melanoma, which gave me a 50% chance of survival of 5 years, or an 80% chance of recurrence in 1 year. I had a few surgeries. I had all my lymph nodes under my arm, 22 lymph nodes removed under my arm with drainage tubes and a 7-inch scar on my back. And I had my 2-year anniversary yesterday, and I saw my doctor, and they told me that I was on the side that I was never going to return, which is really exciting. 4 months after that, on Halloween, she went to the doctor's. Do you want to tell your story?
Okay. Sometimes we can talk about it without crying.
She's released a lot of energy today.
So mine, they thought I was stressed from worrying about her, which obviously I was, because as a mother, when you hear that about your child, there's nothing worse. So they thought it was stress because I said, I have this pain in my chest. Anyway, long story short, I won't go into all the details, but within 3 days, they had me at Dana-Farber with a very advanced type of stage of cancer. And I had to have 3 months of chemotherapy and then a transplant. And I just got my hair back because I was bald about 6 months ago. But it was incredible. But the wonderful, if there's any good in it, and then we found a lot of good in it, is that we did this together.
Well, she got me into, I got focused on the food and active things I could do, and she started me on more of meditations and mindfulness and being aware and breathing, and they complement each other. They're both very important in our battles.
Part of my whole thing was to reduce the stress, and because stress and getting cancer is because your immune system can't fight it. And not everybody, I don't think, understands that, but that's where cancer is from. And your immune system is weakened by stress. So my approach was to try to not have those conversations going in your mind all the time, like, I got to remember to call so-and-so, and when I do, I got to say blah, 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 or whatever. Or if someone makes you mad, whether it's somebody you ran into at a store or whatever, and you leave and your mind is going, I wish I said blah, 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 blah. Those are conversations you're never going to have. If it's never going to take place, let it go. And try to have your mind be clear and be in that moment, whether you're driving in the car or walking down the street and, hear the birds or, see the little neighbor's dog run across the street and really look at it wagging its tail and how cute it is, just all those little things that we blow through life and miss. So that's where I've changed.
To be in the moment.
Yeah.
One of my privileges in this work that I do is I get to help people discover their parents before their parents die. It was in October of 2012, I believe, and my mom had just had a stem cell transplant as part of her treatment for mantle cell lymphoma.